Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Biodiversity and Conservation. I am Subalakshmi Raut from Ambika Prasad Research Foundation, India, and today we are going to cover a part of Unit 8 Environmental Assessment Management and Legislation. And today we are going to talk about the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and under this act we are going to cover some part of Chapter 4A that deals with the Central Zoo Authority and recognition of zoos. So we're going to complete this chapter. So under this chapter we have some sections, and today we are going to talk about only 4 sections of this chapter. So 38A section talks about the constitution of Central Zoo Authority. So here actually the central government acts as the main body that is known as the Central Zoo Authority, and they have the power to perform some functions under this act. So the functions that they perform mainly consist of being a chairperson or a number of members, uh, likely 10 members, member secretary, and all these um, positions can be given by the central government under this Central Zoo Authority. So next section is 38B. It talks about the term of for office and conditions of service of chairperson and other members of this authority. So here the chairperson and every member hold the office for some period of time, um, likely 3 years or less than 3 years, and it is mainly specified by the central government itself. And the chairperson or any member of this authority have the right to directly write their addressal to the central government under their own hand only. They don't require permission from others to write about any issue to the central government, and he or she may resign from the office of chairperson or any member by directly giving a letter to the central government, and the central government can remove any person from the office of chairperson um, if there are some requirements, if they want to remove someone, like if any officer becomes an undischarged insolvent, creating any problem, so he or she can be removed by the central government directly. And next is they can get convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for any offense. So if the offense is not under moral consequence of the central government, he or she can be removed from the office. And if he or she becomes an unstable mind or does not perform the orders or the work properly due to incompetency, they can be removed from the office. Or if he or she refuses to act or becomes incapable to act according to the law and order, or if he or she is without any um, leave of absence letter, taking leave from the meetings, then they can be removed also. And also, in the opinion of the central government, if he or she abuses the position or the power of being a member or a chairperson of that committee, and not does the work according to the public interest, then also he or she can be removed from the office. So these are some of the conditions through which central government can remove the officers from the this authority, central zoo authority. Now, if any vacancy is caused in the authority, then it can be fulfilled through fresh appointment, and it can be done through central government only. And the salaries or any other allowances that are given to these chairperson members or member secretary of the authority has to be prescribed earlier. And the authority um, also can employ officers or other employees if they see the necessary to do so for any purpose. And the terms and conditions of the service of the officers and other employees of the authority must be prescribed. And uh, actually no act or any law passed or through the authority shall be questioned or taken as invalid um, on merely on the ground of existence of any vacancies or defect of the constitution. So that's some of the conditions and some of the works of the central zoo authority and central government. Now we are going to talk about the functions of the authority under the section 38C. Here it says that the authority has to perform some functions. Likely they are specify the minimum standards of housing or veterinary care of the animals kept in zoo. They have to evaluate and access the functions of the zoos, and they have to recognize if any area is suitable to be declared as zoo, or if the already declared zoo doesn't have all the facilities that is required, then they can de-recognize them as zoos also. And they have the um, they have to perform some activities like identifying the endangered species of wild animals for the purpose of captive breeding. And they have to um, coordinate the exchange or loaning of some animals for breeding purposes. And they also have to ensure maintenance of books of endangered species of animals that are bred in captivity. And they have to also prioritize and take actions with regards to the display of captive animals in the zoo. And they have to also coordinate the trainings for the zoo personnel inside and outside India, so that they can learn about zookeeping and taking care of the animals. And they have to also coordinate with researchers, or have to take into account the research in captive breeding. And have to create some educational programs inside the zoo for the betterment of the zoo. And also they have to provide some technical assistance for the proper development and maintenance of the zoos. And these are some of the functions that are performed by the authority. Now next is the procedure to be regulated by the authority under section 38D. Here it says that the authority have to um, meet whenever required, and at what time or place, as the chairperson may think that it is necessary to meet and talk about some of the problems. They have to come and join the chairperson in the meeting. And the authority also have the right to um, carry out their own procedures and all the orders and decisions of the authority have to be authenticated by the member secretary or any other officer of the authority who are authorized by the member secretary in their behalf. So this is all from me today. Thank you.